What if I told you there is a part of the Quran that holds a special power? A power so profound it can literally change how you see everything. Your life, your death, your purpose. This isn't just a story, it's an invitation from Allah Himself. He's asking you to knock on a specific door, to open it, and to discover the treasures He has placed inside for you. This surah, Surah Al Mulk, is that door. Many of us walk past it every day, but we never turn the handle. Today, let's change that. So what is Surah Al Mulk? Its name means the dominion or the kingdom. It is the 67th chapter of the Quran. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us about its special status. He said there is a surah of 30 verses that will intercede on the day of judgment and intercede until the person is forgiven. That surah is Al Mulk, a protector, a defender, an advocate for you when you are at your most vulnerable. This is a promise, a spiritual shield from Allah. It's often called Al-Mania, the protector, and Al-Munjia, the rescuer, from the trials of the grave. One of the central themes of Surah Al Mulk is a powerful call to reflection. Allah begins by declaring His absolute power and sovereignty. Blessed is He in whose hand is the dominion, and He is over all things competent. He then immediately challenges us. He asks us to look at His creation, to look up at the sky. Can you see any flaw? Look again and again. Your sight will return to you humbled and exhausted. The birds flying in the sky, held up by nothing but the command of the Most Merciful. The earth, made stable and firm for us to walk upon. The provision of water and food that comes from this very earth. Allah is asking, who else could do this? Surah Al Mulk is not only a chapter of awe and wonder, it is also a chapter of stern warning. It really is a wake-up call. Allah presents us with a clear choice and shows us the consequences of that choice. He describes the scene of the day of judgment. Did a warner not come to you? Yes, a warner came to us, but we denied and said, Allah has not sent down anything. You are not but in great error. This is a terrifying admission of regret. They had their chance. The message came to them. They chose to ignore it. They chose arrogance over submission. This is a direct message for us. The impact of Surah Al Mulk is not just theoretical, it is deeply personal and real. I have heard countless stories from people whose lives were touched by this chapter. There was a young man who was struggling with severe anxiety and insomnia. The worries of the world kept him awake at night. Someone advised him to start reciting Surah Al Mulk before sleeping, not as a magic cure, but as a form of meditation and connection with Allah. He started doing it every night. Slowly, he found that focusing on the words on Allah's absolute power over everything put his own worries into perspective. The surah became his nightly dose of peace, allowing him to find rest. The surah became a bond between them, a source of community and mutual encouragement. So how do we make Surah Al Mulk a permanent part of our lives? The answer is to treat it not as a chore, but as a conversation. A nightly conversation with your Lord before you drift off to sleep. This was the practice of our beloved Prophet. Peace be upon him. The end of the day is a time of quiet reflection. The noise of the world fades away. Disconnect from worldly attachments. Reconnect with your Creator. By reciting Al Mulk, you end your day with powerful, truthful words. Start small. Read it from the Quran. Read it from a phone app. Listen to a beautiful recitation. The goal is consistency. Make it non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. Over time, this small act builds a spiritual fortress around you.